Hello, beautiful people. How are you doing? Welcome to Beyond the Brand, Moments That Made Us with Hannah G. Now, when you look at brands that you admire, that you like, that you probably want to be like, and these are personal and even business brands, what do you see? Because I'll tell you what most people see. They see the glamour, the beauty, the money, the power, the global exposure. And these are the things that I like to call the tip of the iceberg. But what they don't see, what you don't see, is the things that are beneath the surface. And these are the late nights, the early mornings, the blood, the sweat, the struggles, sometimes even doubt, the frustrations, and so many other things that a brand must go through before they become the brand that they are. So I want you to go grab a cup of tea and come right back here, because this is the space where we tell stories and we also listen to stories about brands and from brands, about the moments that made them. Today, the story is very important for you and you want to listen in. If you are a Generation Z and if you have people within you who are Generation Z, what we like to call Gen Zs, because the story today is branding lessons for Gen Zs. I am a millennial and I am a parent to a Gen Z as well. And I'll tell you what, these people are different. They are exciting, but they are also vocal. They also like authenticity a lot. And as a branding coach, trust me, I love that. They're exposed even digitally and they know so much. But there's always something they can learn about branding. About 7 years ago, and this is my story, there's a lady who reached out to me. I think she's in between millennial and Gen Z, but she's so much on the Gen Z side. And she reached out to me and she told me, Hannah, I am growing in my industry of interacting with people, speaking in front of people, and even becoming an influencer. In fact, I really do want to become an influencer. I said, okay. And she said, I've been watching you. I watch how you speak. I watch how you go to these conferences. I see how you go to these events. I see how you relate with people. I look at your social media and I really would want if you could mentor me. And I said, okay, how does that look like? And she says, one day I want to also be in front of people and speak about something. One day I want to meet people. I want to be known. I want companies to be attracted to me. I want to work with companies as their partner, as their influencer. That is what I'm looking for. I even want to become a digital marketer for companies. I said, okay. And so I said, the best way for me, that's what I told myself, the best way for me to mentor this person is to mentor them on the job. And because she asked a lot, and you all know that there's people who will always ask, they'll ask so much until you say, okay, you know what, I'm going to create time for you. And that's exactly what I did, because she kept asking and asking. I said, I'm going to give her the opportunity. And I said, the best way to mentor you would be through exposure and even to learn on the job. Now, there's a difference between mentoring and coaching, and probably I could tell you the difference. Your mentor will be somebody who is probably in your same field. They've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, or they're still buying the t-shirt, and you look up to them. And because you are on the same path and you're on the same journey, you want them to hold your hand and to walk with you. So for example, if you are in tech, you want to look for a mentor who's also in the tech. And that is why you find most mentors will be older than the mentee. So it's a mentor-mentee relationship. Most mentors will be older than the mentee. Coaching is different, because coaching, I'm really not telling you that I've been there, done that, so don't follow this, because mentors mostly they will advise you. They will say, I passed through here. There was a hole. I fell. Please don't pass through here. Coaching is different because your coach doesn't have to have gone through what you're going through. They don't have to be in your same path because coaching is more about questioning, asking questions to bring clarity. In fact, coaching is partnering with a client in a thought-provoking and a creative process that inspires them to maximize their professional and their personal potential. And so a coach does not advise you. The coach is there as a guide to help you find clarity. So what this lady was looking for was a mentor, somebody who can advise. And I always tell people to not over-rely on mentorship. Why? Because situations change and the contexts are always so different. So if somebody tells you don't walk here, you will burn, and maybe the fire has moved, then you probably won't burn if you walk there. So again, I just wanted to give the difference between mentorship and coaching, but we can get deeper in that probably in another video. So this lady, what she asked for was mentorship. And of course, I thought, why don't I expose her to the things that I do so that she can learn on the job and she can see? And that's exactly what I did. And so there was this opportunity that I knew that if she comes, I can expose her to my people, to my community. I can even give her an opportunity to go and speak in front of them, to even be able to sell her craft, to sell her service, so that we know how she sounds, so that the people know how she sounds, and so that after that they can say, tell me more, and they can do business with her. And that's exactly what I did. So I said, okay, there's going to be this event on this day. Are you available? I would like you to come because this is a perfect opportunity for you. And she said, yes, I'm going to come. And guess what I did? I let know the people who are coming that there's going to be a young person coming. We're going to give her 5 to 7 minutes to speak and to say something. So please kindly expect her. She's going to be coming. And during the program, we're going to give her 5 to 7 minutes to speak. They were very excited. As you can imagine also, they're also millennial like me, or probably they're up there. The other one is called Gen X, or probably they're up there. And so we really like to encourage the young people. I love to encourage young people. So if there's any opportunity I can give to the Gen Zs, I want to give them. Guess what? Because I'm a parent to Gen Z as well. And so I said, are you going to come? And she said, yes, I'm going to come. Thank God I didn't put her on the poster. No, I didn't. But I really marketed the event and I told the ladies to expect her. The day came. We have planned until the last minute. You're coming, you're coming. She even had told me what she'll come talk about. Yes, I say yes. And then the day comes of the event. The event is starting at 9 a.m. And I go to the venue. And before, of course, I go, my team is calling her because, hey, we need to organize a program. And usually the people who are running the program want to be there before everybody comes so that everybody is in place. So everybody is calling her and she's nowhere to be found. Her phone is off. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, what happened? And of course, for me, the thing about being a mom, I'm thinking, what could have happened to this girl? I don't even have a number to any of her relatives. What could have happened to her? Was she coming and something happened? Like what? She didn't communicate. Her phone is off. Like we don't know what to do. And 9 a.m. came and we started our session. It's a 3-hour thing. And so we continue. And by 1 p.m. we are done. Of course, no show. And everybody is asking, oh, how come? You said somebody was going to come, a young person was going to come. They were all excited to meet her and she did not come. And of course, I'm saying, I'm so sorry. We should even say a prayer because I don't know what happened to her. Her phone is off. I wish I knew somebody who knows her. Then I could maybe answer and say. And 1 p.m. came, 2 p.m. came. And I've still not heard about her or from her. And then 3 p.m. thereabout, she calls me. And I'm thinking, Fuchs, finally, even if she had been kidnapped, now she is back. So I pick my phone and I'm like, okay, hello, are you okay? Me, in my mom voice, are you okay? What happened to you? We waited for you. First, are you okay? She's like, yeah, thank you, Hannah. I'm okay. I'm like, okay, so, okay, the event happened. Why didn't you come? What happened? And she's like, oh my God, you can't believe what happened. I'm like, what happened? You know, last night I went out with my friends and we drank. I got a headache. I couldn't even wake up in the morning. Like, shame on you. Like, don't even tell me you drank. Like, please just come up with a lie. I'm even thinking, please just lie to me. Lie to me right now. I want you to lie to me. Lie to me. How do you tell me you went out and drank with your friends and you couldn't get up because you had a hangover? Dear Gen Z, how do you tell me? No, you don't do that. Okay, maybe they don't know how to lie. But in this sense, I'm thinking, could you just lie to me so that I feel good about this situation right here? And so she didn't show because she went out with her friends and they drank and she woke up. There was hangover. She didn't know where she was and she slept. And now she's waking up. She's thinking, oh my God, there's an event I had to go to. I didn't go. And that's what happened. Of course, after that, I had a conversation with her. And we talked. Now I'm coming as a mother. We talked a lot and I got to understand. And trust me, I am a mother. I'm a coach. Yes, I can be a mentor. Yes, but I'm a mother. So I sat with her to really get to understand because again, there could be things beneath the surface. I wanted to understand. But in this case, there really wasn't. She just made the choice to go and drink with her friends and then she could not remember about the event in the morning. And so we had to deal with that at that. And of course, after that, I told her, I am sorry. I cannot be your mentor. I am sorry. If you want somebody else to mentor you, you go, but I cannot. So these are the lessons I want to bring out to you for branding, personal branding for you, Generation Z. And if you're watching this and you're not Generation Z, please pass this message, share this video with your Gen Zs because a lot of opportunities could be missed because probably they don't know a few things that they should be knowing. And the first thing is mentorship is a gift. Please do not waste that gift. Why do I say it's a gift? People charge for coaching. Rarely will you find people charging you for mentorship. I said rarely will you find anybody charging you for mentorship. When somebody is mentoring you, they are giving of their time. They are sparing their time to come and sit with you, for you to come and sit under them so that they can help you, they can guide you, they can advise you, they can teach you. They can carry you along in the businesses they are doing. You can become their protege. That's what people are doing. They are giving of their time. And so, dear Gen Z, I want you to see this as a gift and please don't waste it. Because when you get a coach, they will charge you for the 1 hour that you spend with them. So if somebody has agreed to become your mentor, and most of the time I see in my DM, Hannah, could you be my mentor? Hannah, could you be my mentor? A lot of times. And sometimes it's difficult to get a mentor, and I'll tell you why. Because it takes time. For somebody to walk with you and to guide you, it takes a lot of their time and you're not paying for it most of the time. And so when somebody agrees and says, yes, I'm happy to mentor you, please just accept that and realize that it is a gift and please don't waste it. That's one. The other lesson is this. Gen Z, say yes with actions, not just with words. Actions are going to speak louder than words. Whenever I talk about personal branding, I say personal branding is also about delivering. Personal branding is what they say about you when you are not in the room. And it's not so much what you say. So if you say that I'm a person who really keeps time, that's what you want as your brand, or you say your brand is. And whenever there is a meeting you show up late, guess what? Your brand is going to be the person who shows up late. So again, as you say what your brand is, make sure you deliver the same. Because your actions, when it comes to branding, is going to count more what you do, how you do, how consistently you do it, not so much what you say and what your words sound like. So again, personal branding for Gen Zs, please say yes with actions, not only with words. Your actions are more believable than the words. And when you're starting out your words, people might believe your words. But if they work with you 1, 2, 3 times and you're not delivering consistently, your actions are not going together with your words, they will drop you. And guess what happens when they drop you? your reputation is ruined. And guess what happens when your reputation is ruined? They'll go tell another person. And I know you know that bad news are going to spread faster than good news. If you serve somebody and you serve them very well, they probably might not tell another person. But you try serving somebody and giving them bad service. Trust me, 5 more people will know. That's just how we are as humans. It's human nature. We spread the negative faster than we spread the positive. So again, if you've decided that this is what you're going to do, you're a videographer. Make sure when people come to you for videography, you actually do it with your actions, not just saying, I'm a videographer, I'm a very reliable videographer. Are you? Because the word is going to spread fast. If you work with one person, second person, and they pick things about you not delivering quality, not being reliable, they're going to pass that word around, and that's going to ruin your reputation. So Gen Z, I don't know what you want to do in your craft, but make sure your actions are speaking louder than words. The other thing is you must learn as a Gen Z when it comes to personal branding is that opportunity does not always knock twice. It may knock twice, but it does not always knock twice. So when the opportunity comes for you and somebody has said yes, somebody has said, yes, I can work with you, I will give you this chance, please take that opportunity, because the opportunity might not come again. So I want you to be very intentional, and as you mature in your brand, when you find an opportunity to grow, to change, when somebody gives you feedback, please take it, accept it, put in your actions, be consistent, because that opportunity might not come again. And the 4th lesson is that you must know desire without discipline is going to be deception. I know, dear Gen Z, you desire to have a lot of things, including money. But if you don't have discipline, you're going to be lying to yourself that your brand will grow. It will not. So you want to desire something, but you must know that that desire is going to come with responsibilities and is going to come with a lot of discipline. So it doesn't matter what right now your vision is and your desire is and your goal is. You want to become a videographer? You want to become an influencer? You want to become a radio presenter? You want to become a tech person? You want to become a CEO of some company? You want to get into agriculture? You want to get into whatever it is. No brand sustains without discipline. Discipline is what keeps you there and helps you to grow and helps you to move from one level to another. Everybody wants something good. Question is, will you have discipline to keep that something that is good? So for personal branding, you must know, yes, I want you to have a vision. I want you to desire to become something. I want you to desire to grow something. But you must have discipline. Otherwise, it's going to be a lot of deception. Your brand should be seen, but your brand also should be trusted. And the only way we trust brands and we think they are credible is when they deliver, and they deliver consistently. And when it comes to consistency, it doesn't mean you have to do the same level every day and your cup is full every day. No. But it means that every day you're doing something to become better, to get better, and to improve. So you must remember, as a Gen Z, personal branding lessons. Number 1, mentorship is a gift. Please don't waste it. Say yes with your actions, not just words. Opportunity does not always knock twice. And then also, desire without discipline is deception. You don't want that. This is Moments That Made Us with Hannah G.